2.5 hours down I-5 brought me to new terrain. A lost boy facing change where nothing remained the same. Eugene, Oregon, a small college town that wasn't quite ready for a young soldier with skin of brown. I went to Cal Young and I had my Raider starter jacket on, you know, and my Georgetown bucket hat, and everybody was giving, you know, looking at me. I just felt way out of place, and I just thought I was done. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Used to run around with this hat, Malcolm X hat, had an X on it, and we got to talking about hip hop one day, and I gave him the name Oreo X, because he was telling me about his family, how he's mixed and all that, so I was like, Oreo X. Kind of stuck with him for a while.
The first stuff he did was we did a show together, and you know, we had these little routines that we had worked out, and then he came and freaked a little bit and added, you know what I mean, added his own little flavor to the thing.
It was back in the day when they had like, you know, Crisscross and ABC, and so all the young rappers were getting a lot of love, and it was really cool. It was a cool time to be a young kid in hip hop.
It started basically at the bakery, man, like over at Big Baloo's house is where I first met Scoob, and at that time, me and Nami were dancing for Baloo.
That was kind of the thing back then. You had your DJ, your rapper, and your two dancers. That was us. We were the two dancers for Baloo.
He didn't have many friends here, I don't think, from that time, so we were kind of the first group I think he was influenced by. He kind of took on the housing too. Definitely was a natural at it. It's hard for me to describe the style of it, but it was really high energy, a lot of movement with groundwork, and a lot of, like, either a lot of people in unison or someone just breaking out in a freestyle rhythm. Like if we were to do the up rock, we would do it like real rhythmical. Like the most important part is not like the ground moves, it's like the up rock would be the most important part in housing. We were just starting to rap, me and Nami, at this time, and our stuff was a little bit more like smooth, and he was going a little bit more raw with it.
You know, a lot of rappers will say one thing and make their flows real simple. Scoob flow was constant and to the beat, and it made you keep listening.
He was just real fast. He was on it, like, he was real rhythmic with it, even back then.
He was well-rounded, you know. That's what I saw in him, is that he was willing to, you know, to grasp everything. He wasn't just a one-dimensional type rapper that you see, you know, these hip-hop heads around here that just want to be one thing or another.
Scoob kind of branched off. You know, he kind of did some stuff with us. We started to work a little bit, and we did, I think we did like a couple shows. We started hooking up with Black Mob, people like Cochise.
A little bit after I met him, me and your mom, we seen him on the bus one day, and we started kicking it with him.
And from that day, from that minute forward, we probably had separated a handful of times for years, you know what I mean?